Now, the South African National Taxi Council in Gauteng has expressed some satisfaction with the conduct of taxi operators during the Easter weekend. SANTACO has attributed some of its successes in reducing taxi-related accidents to its road safety and customer service campaign called Hlokomela, or Be Careful. SANTACO Gauteng chairperson Midday Mali joins us now to share plans for the Hlokomela Road Safety campaign launched in conjunction with the Transport Education Training Authority and break down some of the work done to prevent accidents. Let's now bring in Midday Mali there. Very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. I mean, some strides have been made. Just looking at your reaction here, expressing some satisfaction on how the conduct of taxi drivers was during this Easter weekend. Talk to us about some of the highlights and what stands out for you to now express this level of confidence.
Good evening, and the viewers at home. As SANTACO Gauteng, we are really pleased to see a compliance of our drivers when we made an appeal as a Hlokomela program that the purpose of us during this Easter was to achieve one item in terms of we wanted to transport the commuters from point A to point B. The mission was to bring them back with their numbers alive. Obviously, we've checked with our 5 regions in the province, and we found out that there were no fatalities that have created the number to increase in our province of Gauteng. Also, we checked the taxis in terms of the roadworthy. That has played a role for us to avoid these fatalities. Also, we spoke to our drivers when they are doing the long distance. They must have that period of rest. Also, they must comply with the rules and the regulations of the Road Traffic Act. Also, we pledged to say we want to improve on our transportation so that our members, our commuters, our passengers should feel safe whilst we are transporting them. Also, we spoke to our operators as well, not to put pressure onto the drivers during this Easter period, because we have realized that when they put pressure to their drivers and our drivers, we really increase these road fatalities. Obviously, we have made plans with it. They gave results that we are looking into. Even though these are the preliminary results on our site as the SANTACO Gauteng Hlokomela, we're looking forward to hear from the National Minister, Chikunga, to hear how other states were happening throughout the country and look into the province. Yeah. Also, I want to thank our MEC of Transport here in Gauteng, Ms. who spoke to us and have some engagement in reducing these fatalities in the province.
The minister also launched their own road safety campaign. Would you say that you worked together to ensure that you achieve some level of success when it comes to reducing the number of road fatalities?
Yes, we work in collaboration with the Department of Transport nationally and the provincial Department of Logistics and Transport. Remember, here in Gauteng, we have a SANTACO Hlokomela program. Obviously, the MEC of Transport here in Gauteng, she has launched the hashtag Fatela that seeks to address the youth, the adults, everybody who's participating in the public transport. Definitely, we have achieved because we made sure that one loss of a passenger, when we were doing our economic counts, we found out if we lose a passenger that supports us with 20 rands a day or 40 rand a day in and out in terms of the trip, we found out per year we will be losing 20,000 per passenger into our coffers as they are supported to us. So therefore, we find out that it's very much important and paramount to take care of our passengers. Also, we have the intentions of 4 items so that we better off the road carnages that we are facing in the province, to look into the public awareness and education, also to look into the infrastructure improvement, also to partnership and collaborate with the stakeholders that we are working with or the partnership, also to have a community engagement. Because remember, when we look into these stats, passengers, pedestrians are contributing a lot. So therefore, we need to visit the schools, we need to visit the churches, so that we can spread this gospel of Arrive Alive, #Fatela, Hlokomela is quite important. The monies that are used by the road accident fund, they can help our communities that are suffering, or it can be put into certain projects rather than being a wasteful expenditure. Yes, indeed, it is helping the people who were affected in the accident, but we want the monies to be reinvested on certain projects to improve the lives of the Gautengians and the South Africa.
Yeah. You spoke quite a great deal around road safety, but tell us a little bit more about customer service. I mean, I know that the Hlokomela initiative also has a lot to do with customer service. What challenges were customers facing, and how is Operation Hlokomela assisting in that aspect?
Well, our customers as promoters, they are facing the ill treatment from our drivers, from our patrollers when they get into the space. But because of the partnership we had as Hlokomela SANTACO Gauteng here in the province, a partnership with teacher, we are planning to have the workshops where we're dealing with the customer care. We also wanted to show the importance and the role that they are playing in the province, to say they should understand that we need to work hand in glove so that we can create a three-legged port that will consist of drivers, owners, passengers. The three of us, we are quite important and we need one another. For our business to be sustainable, it needs the commuters. So therefore, we wanted to introduce that to our drivers, the importance and their responsibility and their commitment to make sure that they serve our passengers with dignity.